today we are at my backyard. We're gonna test out the new PolyCotton version of the Vern 1. And we're probably gonna do an overnight tonight, just here, to keep it, to test the gear. So what you see here is the snow and sand plagues I'm gonna use here. I could probably remove the snow, but it's basically no use because I want to test it with the sand plugs as well. So this is the Vern PolyCotton version. It's pretty compact. It has a very good design on the bag, made of cotton, I believe, and you have the reflex. So we're gonna open that and see how it looks. I don't think I even need the gloves for this because it's pretty warm outside. And this is, by the way, a prototype version. So it might be a bit different from the one you order on Nortent. So the stuffing bag looks pretty much similar to the Vern 1, but I think it might be a bit thicker. Not entirely sure. And let's see how many there are. Snow pegs look like that. We're gonna use them as well. And normally it follows with black tent plagues that is pretty similar to the ones we have on the Lavo and Game, I believe. Might be a bit smaller than the Game. Alright, so we have three tent poles. It has a little bag here. Pocket or probably a repair kit inside there. And I'm gonna put that back in and that, so I don't lose it. That's pretty cool though. What is different from it used to be from the Vern? You have two similar pockets to put the poles on. There's definitely one smaller than the other one, about a couple of foot longer. So I'm gonna start with that in the end then. Let's see. Normally when there is a prototype tent, it doesn't mark you which pole is bigger than the other one, so you have to use the eye. But in the final version it might be a market thing. There we go. Now we have the middle pole. And we have the entrance there, see? And now we're gonna put the other one. Good idea to put the poles in there, is my guess, and then put it there. Now here is the same technique of the Game, where you like kind of click the pole in. And on the other side as well. Right. So. Let's see. Alright. I'm kinda confused here though. Doesn't seem to have the same thing here. See, it's different there from there. This is why I test prototypes tent at home before leaving. It's not that I don't trust Nortent, but you never know. It's the 1st of November now, so it's normally there shouldn't be snow by now, but it came early this year. There we go, putting that. And the cool thing about this tent is that it's freestanding. Alright. Cool, huh? Alright. Then you have this thing here that is better to put it on the tent, like basically that, and it creates the tension. This is one way you can do it, and then you attach it like that. The other way you can do it is like to put it straight on the thing, but I would probably recommend this due to ice and stuff, and it's easier to like take out that instead of taking up from here, otherwise you might damage the cord line. So that's a wonderful winter day. Let's add 2 more. This side doesn't seem to have the same locking mechanism that the ends has, and here too is different. Here too is different, but while over there on the ends that's gonna be the other sides, so there are like different points. I'm not sure if that's normal on the production thing, let me know in the comments. But anyway, I'm gonna add one here. There we go, and I'm gonna put it on the grass that is beneath the snow. And the cool thing about this way here is that you can put the add-on tensioning line and attach it there too. It will be more powerful against the snow wind in the mountains, especially in Norway. So you have two attachment points on the peg line, if you can see there, and it's pretty strong. Go. This one plastic did rip though, so I'm gonna just attach it there. Then we have an additional line. I don't think it has to do with the ventilation gap, but there is a ventilation spot there. I'm gonna take a look at it in a moment. We're gonna attach this there, and we're gonna put the peg line over there. I think it has to be down that. Alright. And that is the ventilation port. Alright. I think I don't need as much, and there's one on the side here too, can attach to down there. Let me do that. Alright, only part I haven't put on the peg line is down there, but I'm gonna open that ventilation as well. And now let's see inside the tent. So this PolyCotton version is pretty much easier to work with on winter time. I like the fact that it's more like solid. It seems to me like this has sewn in the inner tent inside, so it's not a separate inner tent. So my guess is that this might be 70D, no, 40D on the PolyCotton. I haven't asked, and it might be upgraded in the future for all that I know. Ooh. All right. So it's so from what you can see, there is a sewn-in inner tent. So this make it pretty cozy though. It seems actually more headroom compared to the Vern end for sure. And you can open the other door there as well. Dude. Very soggy my bit here, but I think it's because I'm sitting on the snow. It's not seam seal. The material seems to be pretty interesting though. It's not common to see this on a tent. This might be a very comfy tent. It looks very nice, and it's wider here than the normal Vern 1, so it would be very interesting to sleep here for sure. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna give you a little update on this later today. Alright, so here's my sleeping system for winter. It's a new Fjellduck, by the way, and I have the exclusive version, so I'm gonna show you that in another separate video. It's a bit dark for me to get to sleep yet, but I'm gonna put it there so I can go straight to bed here. And I have a little opening here for the condensation to go out. And this is great because it serves me as a extra protection. Good space there. I'm gonna put it the light later, dude. Alright. So it's been snowing a bit. And I actually have a power bank with me. Maximum strength. I have I think it might be a bit deflated, this thing here, but I don't care. Well, that happens when you blow the pad. When you blow the pad, basically you leave it like that. It's better headroom here than the Vern one, but I think the space is pretty much the same. I think it's pretty similar. So good night, guys. I will tell you how we went tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's a bit early. I need to get inside to help the family. I slept okay, but the sleeping pad rating is a bit cold for a bit too less warm, so I need to get a winter sleeping pad. This is like okay, but it's a bit colder. Yeah, this is why we test things though, but the tent is doing very far. Very good. And we'll do an overnight with this as soon as I get the winter pad, so I need to wait for that. Right, so now from the kids is going to work, school. Gonna check out on the tent how it does. As you can see, it's snowing very fast. The peg lines you cannot need to be a bit adjusted again, but it doesn't sag like the seal nylon tents at all. The ventilation ports are occupied also, but I think this it has doesn't seem to be affected by any problem. You see, it becomes very heavy, but the tent can withstand the snowfall without any problem, and it's pretty dry inside here. So I'm pretty satisfied with this tent though. The material inside here is 40D for the floor, and it's 5,000 millimeters of water resistance and dirt resistance. I know that in the future though, and in the future they're gonna update the floors, all of the Nortent to 10,000 millimeter and 70D, so it's gonna be way stronger. And this is, by the way, this is the first tent that Nortent has produced that is single wall, but it breathes so well that it gives you more space inside. It is pretty fast dryer. You can see snow anyways drier than wet snow, so we're gonna need to test it again on several warm and wet weather as well. But I think the PolyCotton version of the Vern has some pretty cool details that is a pro compared to Vern 1. When you want to make videos, and I rather like test videos before heading out, especially if some kind of a unseen thing occur. And in this case it wasn't about the tent, it's about my sleeping pad. So I'm gonna need to find a sleeping pad that is good enough, because it seems to me like after 2 years the Amok Fuel ultralight version supposed to be -7, but it started to get cold on -2. So I think there's something I need to find the good extra sleeping pad for winter time. So the bag, very nice detail, very robust. I'm not sure if this is going to be the thing for the new Vern 1. That is, I think it's going to be pretty similar, but you're gonna switch the PolyCotton version with seal nylon, and the floor might be also bigger. Will I recommend to have the Vern PolyCotton version? Yeah, absolutely. And the old one? Yeah, absolutely. I think the main difference between the two is that the Vern 1 is lightweight. It was made as a lightweight 4-season tent, and it is very robust. This is even more robust, but is on the cost of the weight of the tent. But it's gonna give you a more comfortable atmosphere and more room inside, and more easier to set up maybe, since it's a freestanding tent. So you have then right now you have all the first Vern 1 that came out 2 years ago in seal nylon, and then you have the PolyCotton Vern version that I tried today, and then you're gonna have something similar to the PolyCotton version, but in seal nylon. That is the Vern version 2 of the first version, and the Vern 2, the 2-person tent, is going to also come to a similar design with an extra pole, and I think it's also going to have as a place at the end for the stove. At least that what I've been seeing on the prototype pictures, that I cannot show you sadly because nothing is set in stone. So in my opinion, very good designs. I love them actually. Very good robustness on everything that Nortent makes. The Vern version 1 saved my life 2 years ago, and my wife, where we got on a storm, on a hypothermia situation. So we had to settle the Vern very quick, and I think something like this might be a bit easier to set as well, and well, you don't get the sag eventually. So something similar on the seal nylon will reduce the weight. I've been also told though ideas from other, not only me though, that they also should make a Dyneema version and a Dyneema in this fabric here, because this is the thin version. They already make the Dyneema parts. I'm gonna show you the difference here on the inner temp of the on the outer temp of the Vern 1. This is the Dyneema that Nortent uses, and this is stronger than this type of Dyneema because it's a different. This is not ripstop for all that I know. So I've been told also that they should actually have 3 versions. They should have the seal nylon one. They should have the PolyCotton version that I think they should actually rename it to the Arctic version. And the only thing that I might be missing only from this this PolyCotton version is some kind of a storm flap. So where they highlight the black part of the tent, it should also have some storm flaps. And for the Arctic version, because this is going to be the strongest one. And then they should have the extreme version, then the extreme should actually be a Dyneema version, and then you have the PolyCotton in the end, that is something in between the PolyCotton maybe and the eventually Dyneema version. So that's my hope, and I know somebody else is also hoping for that, because there are a lot of people asking for if there is a Dyneema tent version, and we are only saying that the Vern already comes with some Dyneema reinforced parts, so it doesn't rip. So I hope you like this video, guys, and thank you for watching. I will be doing another overnight really soon. I just need to get my hands on a sleeping pad, and I might need to borrow my wife's, which is my old sleeping pad at the moment, which is actually this one, the old Thermarest Extreme here. This is a very good sleeping pad. It's kind of noisy, okay, kind of hassle to blow, but it serves us very well for over the years. And it's my old sleeping pad that I never have a trouble on, so I might need to be borrowing this on the next trip. So thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.